Hello everyone, welcome back to Satisfactory. So, the last time I played, which was last night, I tried to stream it. But I didn't notice that my audio mixer was not picking up any sound. So, I'll just do a quick recap of what all we did last night. And what I did over the time that I wasn't streaming or recording. So I made... This isn't it. I made the rotor assembly setup over here. I also balanced these belts a little bit better. But I also, if I come down here, you can see I am sending everything up to the top floor of this building. Now this is just for all of the iron stuff, is this building minus the 3 storage containers up top. So I have 3 storage containers over here, hooked up from the other building. This has cable, this has copper wire, and this will have copper sheets. But these all have, minus the last one, iron. This one has the framework, the modular frame, rotors, reinforced iron plates, screws, iron plates, iron rods. Eventually, I do plan on just heading over to about here and picking up some raw quartz. First, I need to drop a bunch of this stuff off up here. Now, something that I'm doing before anything else is I am not, well, the one thing I'm not doing is putting mycelia and turning it into, what's it called? Biomass. That's the one thing I'm not doing, because I need to actually get some other stuff going. So I can't do that, I don't think. No, not yet. So the next thing we're doing is the advanced steel production, which, because of how much stuff we have producing, is actually going to be very quick. So now I'm going to go back over to my steel factory, which isn't really a factory currently, it's just kinda there. So you'll be able to see what I've done with that. I've also added 3 coal-powered generators, which I did show on my audioless stream, but I forgot that I had to put an audio mixer on. So I was a big dumb idiot. So this bridge is not temporary, oh my god, this bridge is permanent. I might change where it actually goes. Like, it's probably going to be more from that way. But in my eyes, it is not going to change. Now that right there is going to be changing. The entirety except for the foundations of the power here and that there is going to be changing. Literally just the foundations are going to be left. I plan on having those facing this way so that I can do potentially more. But these are perfectly currently balanced. There we go. So with the advanced steel production, I will be able to make Mark II miners. And with the Mark II miners, I'll be able to take 4 of these to 8. Then I'll have to add another thing there. I'm actually going to check something. So, not O, N. 130 divided by 2. Okay, yeah, it does have a built-in calculator. That is actually so useful. But I did quite a bit of AFKing last night, so that's why I was able to have a mass amount of resources there. But the plan is to basically just make more production there. So each of the coal veins are going to go from 60 resources per minute to 120. And each of the iron nodes over there are going to be going from 30 to 60. So I'll be having to do some extra balancing with that. Now I'm thinking that I'm only going to leave it at that. But I am going to have to... I think 1 resource node should be enough. Yeah, it should be enough to do the bottom layer. And then the second layer, it should be enough for 1. So there it goes through the ceiling.
Milestone reached. The Miner Mark II allows extraction of resources from nature to fix it at twice the speed of the Mark I model. Miners can be directly upgraded to Mark II without removing the Mark I model, just like conveyor belts and other upgradable infrastructure. Unfortunately, setting up the production of advanced steel parts and project part number 3, automated wiring, will not be as easy. Every moment you delay reduces the chances of saving humanity. I will not show you the predictions, it would only demotivate you.
Okay. So, what I'm going to be doing for the second floor is this. The encased industrial steel beam. So if I come down to here, so here's encased industrial steel beam. It needs 3. So I'm actually going to steel. Okay. Encased. Okay, here we go. So this makes 6 per minute, but I think it only needs 15 per minute. It only needs 1 of this. And then for the stators, we're going to need this and some copper wire. And then for the motors, we're going to need the stators and some rotors. But we should be fine. We should be pretty fine. I don't think stators are used in anything else, so we should be fine on that. Basically, I just need some steel beams, some steel pipe, and some of this. Now, once I actually get these to Mark II, I will be making a second floor, but I'm going to wait on the, basically, instead of making a whole second floor, I'm going to make a temporary second floor, and then I'll basically store a bunch of coal and stuff so that I can keep production running while I get all the conveyor belts and things perfected how it needs to be. So I said this last night, but I, of course, didn't have any audio. The belts going to the different factories are going to work pretty much exactly as before. It's just instead of it being kind of willy-nilly, everything is going to be squared up. So it's going to be a lot easier to deal with. I might actually move this one over this way so that this is not as in the way. So this is just, okay, so these are Mark IIs. I'm gonna have to rebalance that completely. But I am first okay. So I'm going to those are taking 60 a minute. Okay. I'm going to take this, and this off. Put down 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, it is level 1. That. Oh, come on, get out of the way. Okay, so now there's more of a buffer for whenever I actually do this. So now we have Mark IIIs. Once I actually get some good stuff going on here, I'll actually upgrade it to Mark III. But first, I need to find... Okay, case industrial steel beams. I'm still going to call them case industrial steel beams no matter what. So I need 20 of these. What I'll most likely do for the power is I'll basically have it so that it's kind of set up like it was before, but just a little different. I know that's not very descriptive, but it's descriptive enough. Okay. So we just need to take these minor Mark 1s and turn them into Mark 2s. 1 and 2. There we go. So now they're supposed to be making 120 per minute. I'm actually going to make these Mark 3 belts now. Just so that we can have them going ahead and getting along. It is going to be a little slower still, but it's going to be just fine. So yeah, this is still going to be pretty well balanced. I'm not going to upgrade the... I didn't mean to do that. Put that back to Mark 1. Yeah, so everything going into these is Mark 3, but everything going into here is still going to be Mark 1. Just so that it's still well balanced. So I'm going to let that run for a little bit, and then I'm going to redo how the things are going. I'm also going to do this so that it's quicker. There we go. So now it pretty much immediately comes into here. Yep. All is good. Now this doesn't have any flow problems. I'm going to go ahead and make 10 more, just so that I can get this started. Okay. So the next thing I'm going to do is make the walls up to level 2. So it's going to be going up that much. Stop. Okay. Now, once I get enough tickets, these walls will not be fixed walls. They're going to be... Well... Actually, I might be lying there. So did I just... Yeah, I did. Okay. Now, I want to do something like how I did with this iron and the iron factory, because as you saw, there was a roof that was like not exactly normal. I also didn't do the math right, so I had a bit of overflow, not overflow, but like overlap. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Then right here is going to be... I'm actually going to do this for now. There. And I'm going, once this guy gets out of here, blocking it. There. Basically, the only thing that's going to be changing in terms of the walls is right there. But now, we need to do the foundations. So this is 11 wide, which isn't what I wanted. I think I was wanting 10 by 10. Actually, no, it's 11 by 11. I think. I am out of concrete. So now this is getting 30 per second instead of, not a second, 30 per minute instead of 15 per minute, which is what this needs. Now I'm really hoping in 1.1, because I know it's going to be experimental on April 1st. They're probably going to fix a couple bugs in it, and then they're going to release it to the rest. But I am not... What I'm going to do is I'm going to leave an area for an elevator, because it's only a personnel elevator. Which I am very surprised that they didn't do, like, a cargo elevator. Because I think being able to transport things using that would also be nice. Like, you're able to put some boxes and stuff in there, and it'll stick to it. And you're able to send it to, like, a different floor. Like, you're in the elevator, you send it to a different floor, and you take, like, you're depositing all the stuff into the elevator in order to take it to, like, a different floor. Or you can automate it so that it's taking, like, vehicles up. Or it's automatically putting things into the elevator, and it's going between the floors. But that would basically take out the idea of conveyor lift, the conveyor lift stuff, which I get that, but I still think it would be a good idea to have a cargo lift as well. Okay, so I need more concrete. More concrete evidence. There we go. And I'm actually going to... What all do I have in here? Okay, so I have no copper wire and basically no of everything I need. Okay. So I'm gonna put... Gonna get rotors from right here. Put down a foundry. I'm gonna put down an assembler after getting what I need. There, and then... Nope. Yep. Assembler. Okay. There. So, in order to make a stator, it needs 15 per minute, which is basically just... Wait a second. I'm gonna have to do some... Yeah, I'll be able to do it with just one. And then the wire... This makes 30 per minute. I'll be able to send... Plus this only takes 15 per minute. So I'll probably be able to send 20 per minute back to here. Okay, so that's that. That's fine. Case industrial steel beams. So this needs 18 per minute. This only makes 15 per minute. So I'm gonna have to... Okay, that's not gonna be too much of a problem. I'll just take a bit off of the steel bit down on the first floor until I Yeah, I'll just take a bit from the first floor. Then the motor, 2 rotors, needs 10 rotors per minute. How many? This only makes 4 per minute. Ugh. Then the screws, they only make, well, screws only need, so these only need 15 per minute. And the screws only need 10 per minute, but that's for 40 screws. This needs 20 per minute. So wait, why is the one downstairs working? Oh wait, it's because I have... Okay. Yeah, iron rods crank out stuff like nobody's business. Okay. That is gonna be doing fine. What I might actually do is put a splitter going over to here, then a merger in that place, and then another splitter that goes into another merger and then goes up, just so that it's not always, so that this has at least an output that's able to be used instead of it being idle every once in a while. Because that is almost at, like, it's almost done with its, what's it called? Also going to that. Okay. I'll come back and I'll decide what to do with that. But first, I need to put stuff for the Mark IIIs in here. There we go. And I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna put the wood and other stuff in. Now, once I actually get the conveyor, the smart splitters and stuff, I'll have all of the overflow. So I'll basically have these still running. And any and all overflow of this will instead go back to the main base. Back to the main hub. So then I would be able to much more easily do stuff. I would have much easier access to this compared to, like, how I'm having it now, where I have to come all the way over whenever I need it. And I have to take it out whenever it's like, you know. So, I also need to refuel my tractor, which is why I grabbed it. Okay. There, put that in. I think I just need to deconstruct these couple things. So I'm going to need 3 constructors, 3 foundries, and 2 assemblers. Perfect. So I have everything set up here, but I'm not going to actually get these until I get, like, start work on these until I get the smart splitters and not smart mergers, oh my god, the smart splitters up and running so that I can have the output of these going into the splitters. And what I'm actually going to do for those is, instead of having it go into one belt, it's going to go into 2 belts. So one of them is going to be, so there's going to be 2 smart splitters. One is going to be splitting it one way and another way, and basically it's going to be, instead of just feeding into one, it'll be feeding into 2. But I'm not going to have it be on the floor that that stuff is. What I'm actually going to do is most likely have the ground floor, the one closest to the ground, actually. I'm actually going to have one ground floor. That's going to be mainly for personal vehicles. And there's going to be access to the main highway. But I would love if they end up in 1.1 putting in cargo, quote-unquote cargo elevators instead of just personnel elevators. I would love for tractors and other stuff to be able to ride on it. Because in the video, it showed that it wasn't the best for vehicles. Everything will be moved. But now we can just continue on this. There. To there. Okay. So I'll have to go upstairs. Over here. There we go. And then there. Okay. I'm not going to be doing any detailing or anything like that until I actually get everything working. So I'm going to have basically the same setup, 3 foundries, this one will be making that, this one will be making, so this is steel pipe, this is steel beam, actually I need to put that. Merger, wait. That's fine. These will all be making steel ingots. Then I need the constructor here. another constructor. I'm just going to set it over here. This will be making concrete. So the first that I'll do is encased industrial steel beam. So wait, how much does this make with 45? So it makes 15 per minute. This needs 30 per minute, so I'm actually going to need to make 2 of these. It's all about the logistics. So this only needs 36 per minute. Wait, what? 36 concrete per minute. These are each making 15. But they each need 45. So, thinking about it, there is a pure limestone over there. I could belt it up to here and then basically just have it... Yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Yeah. So, I'm going to finish this. Actually, no, I can't finish it yet. I don't have what I need for the walls. There. There. This is gonna go here and here. This, I'm just gonna put this here. That goes there, there, and there. So I'm actually going to need a third. That is only doing 6 per minute. So this only needs 18 limestone per minute. So it's probably going to be more like 20. Actually, I have to think here because that is going to be a pain. Oh, and I'm out of... Okay. Then I'm also going to go ahead and put an assembler here. This will be making stators, and then I am going to put another one over here, and this will be making motors. So I think over there, because I know there's a normal copper vein and a pure iron vein. I'll be able to make a factory right there that leads over to here. But what I'm going to have to do is finish this setup first. And for that, I need the wall and floor holes. Because if I have 8, which is going 75, 8 times, well, actually I can do it here. 8 times, got it. Ooh, I'm trying to, no. Times 75, that's making 600 per minute. And our current power max consumption is just about 500, so that gives us about 100 megawatts of wiggle room for now. That there's entirely filled up. This, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead. No, I can't do that. Dang it. I don't even know where it went. I don't think did I put it away? Wait. I need to finish the supports here. Vertical, just do 3 there, and then Okay. So the idea is I'm going to have two factories over there. One is making, not two factories, one factory that's making rotors and copper wire. The copper wire should be pretty easy. What are you doing here? Like, seriously, where did he even spawn from? Come here, boy. Okay, so I'm gonna be making 1, 2, 3, and then 4 for the copper one all the way over there. Okay. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of this, bunch of this, and go. I want a lizard doggo friend, but they all ran away. Now, one of the games that I want to play soon is Sea of Thieves, but I want to be able to play it with some of my friends. And we are all very busy at the moment, because it's like midterms and stuff. But it's not too bad. I also, I think it's a bit glitchy on this computer still. Don't know why, but I think it still is. So I need encased industrial beams. I'm gonna keep calling them encased industrial steel beams because it helps my mind with it. So we're gonna be doing encased industrial steel beams and modular frames. I have to check, because there are 2 locations I can get limestone from. So there's an impure on the ledge. Actually there's 3. There's one impure on the ledge where all of the impure iron nodes are. And there is the pure one that's I can just belt from here. And then there is the 3rd one, which is like right by the iron and copper nodes. Okay, so modular frames, and the encased industrial beams I'll be making right here. I might actually make it so that it only needs... Yeah, I'll probably make it so that it only needs the amount for this, and it'll probably rebalance how many concrete it needs. Okay. Now that I have Miner Mark IIs ready and able, I'm actually going to come over to the copper factory. More specifically, to the miners. Okay, So these each do 30 a minute. So what I'm gonna have to do is make both of those. Okay. Copper sheets. So it makes 10. Don't like that it doesn't like that. Okay, so it needs 20 copper ingots per minute. That means I can make 3 miners for 3 constructors. But I'll have to make both of these miner Mark IIs. Then I'll have to split it up at the top. Which most likely it'll just kind of do almost nothing. Okay, 1 and 2. Then I'll go up to the second floor. This is the one that has 2 floors, the other one has 1. This is the one that has 2, the other one has 3. Okay. Actually, I can't just put a 2 here. No, I don't want it straight, I want it regular. Okay. I'm going to need, first of all, more iron plates. Second, I'm going to need some more of these. So these take 60. Each one needs, okay, so I'm gonna need to upgrade all of the belts going into these things to 30, to the Mark II belts. Okay. Organization, I can now do this stuff, I just don't have ability to. I can also make that. Make a merger. This is the wrong way. Dang it. This way. Then a merger. Going that way. Go this way with straight. So this is 60 per minute. I'm actually going to put the splitter over here. So I'm going to put it off to the side. And then I make the 3 smelters. 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Put this here and this here. So I'll connect it to there. Put this back. Get a double wall outlet. Connect it to that in a second. This one goes here. This goes to the double wall outlet. These are each making copper ingots. Those 2 belts are the only ones needed currently. Wait a second, I could have... Oh wait, this is Mark 1. Mark 2. Mark 2. Mark 2. Okay. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put these as my defaults. And there. Okay. Ah, shoot. I'm gonna have to finish the bottom of that. But what I really need is for all of this to be pretty well balanced. Okay. Then I get 4s, do that. Make all of them like this, and then all of that will be doing just fine. So those will all be making copper. So that's making 90. Oh wait, I only needed 2. Oh well. Well, actually, it's... okay. There. I'm actually going to get rid of this so that I can get rid of that. And set that to there, and then that to there. Okay. So these are each making the same amounts. So then... I need conveyor merger. As close as I can to that. Then I merge it into here. So this will be coming in pretty quick. Then I grab a conveyor splitter, and because it is, well, first of all, coming in at a rate of, well, currently it's coming in at a rate of 120 per minute, but it's going to be coming in at a rate of 60 per minute. I'll be able to take 3 constructors, 1, a 2, stop, a 3. I'll be able to put these going there. Then I'll basically have it merged into a singular storage container. But first, I'm going to get, basically, in order to save some space, I'll do the mergers like this. There, and there. Then, of course, this one goes to that one. So because this is the last line here, I don't need it to be anywhere else. So that goes there, and then this, I'm basically just going to put here, and then it's going to go into that one. I'm just going to make sure that this is, yeah, that's level 3. Not level 3, level 2. So now all I have to do is connect it up. System is going to be hopefully working fine. Yep, so each of them should be getting 20 minutes. Yeah, so that's 30, and then divided into 3, that's 20 minutes. But then I should be getting 30 a minute back. So now I have automated this. I think this looks cool, especially when I don't have random things accidentally being there. But these other ones currently are just for decoration, because I don't think I actually need anything else. Okay. Now that I have that nice and done, I'm first going to go downstairs and actually put these 13 copper ingots into the, what's it called? The whatchamacallit? The awesome sink. I'm gonna see how many tickets I have, and hopefully that's enough to get the floor holes. And no, I don't really like having this much space. There. I think that's it. We have one singular coupon. I'm gonna put it into dark mode. Management. That would be in management. Okay. So floor holes are 1. Wall holes are 2. Let me check how many I have in top. So everything is currently perfectly balanced. It's just some of them are having issues because they're full. Yeah, I completely forgot to see how many tickets I have up here. Like an idiot. Which I think is either 1 or 2. Or none. Okay. That's great. Technology. Here we go. I have 2 of these, bunch of that. I have no SAM. I know where to get it, but I don't have this stuff yet. So I can't get...
Somersloop analysis completed. Somersloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
Similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Okay, that's... I know where one is. I just really don't want to have to go and find it. And go and get it. Because there is a big-ass spider. And I don't want to... I don't want to... I, like, really don't
This
want
mushroom,
to.
dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
Here we go.
Research shows potential for processing planetary nutrients for pioneer benefit. Nutritional inhaler
Okay,
research
so now
available.
I have that. Where did the... Oh, it's in the front.
Nutritional inhaler recipe unlocked. Using this inhaler will restore health, and also gives your skin a radiant glow that is connected to well-being and probably not radioactivity.
That's funny. Now, where is it? Because I... No, wait, it would be in the... Here. I can make 3. Okay. Basically, from now on, I'm going to be using that whenever I get too low of health. And I don't... And I plan on actually going and doing things. But we should have... Okay, I need more frames. Alien megafauna. I have some of that, I think. I think I killed 1. I killed 3. I hate them. I seriously hate them. They are so freaking freaky. It is so bad.
The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they
It
have been
is
dubbed stingers.
disgusting.
Stinger remains can now be made into alien
Absolutely
protein,
disgusting.
and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Oh, I only needed 2. Well, okay then. Okay. Alien megafauna, here we go. Do the research.
Research completed. The protein inhaler can restore health in the eventuality that you have been carelessly damaging fix-it property.
Okay. Bunch of cable. I'm just gonna get 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that I don't deplete anything of what I have currently. I'll be getting inventory slots, and then I'll...
Pocket
Yeah, I
dimension
have 10 there.
significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Fix-It.
Okay, so I'm gonna add that to materials. I have most of what I need. I just need more of that. I'll grab the alien DNA capsule, like right now. There we go. I'm putting the stinger remains back in, and that. I need some reinforced iron plates. Wrong one. There we go. So then those will fill back up. Yeah, so the expanded tool belt and the Miner Mark II, I should have more than enough for those. What I'm gonna do for the Miner Mark II, for the one, is I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did for the others. So I am going to need, wait, how many plates do I have? Yeah, I think I have more than enough plates. So basically, I'm just gonna clean everything up, and I'm going to have to figure out what I'm gonna do for some of the other stuff. So I have most of what I need. I just need to make more encased industrial beams for the things up top. So my idea for that is I'll basically have each one going into the factory with conveyor floor holes. And with those conveyor floor holes, they are able to go up infinitely. But I need the conveyor floor holes in order to do that. So these have, yeah, these have more than enough buffer. Well, these ones do. This one doesn't. It's almost there. So what I'm going to do is up here. Okay, so that needs 15 per minute. So if I put it to 5, yeah, so this only needs, this then only needs 2 of these and 1 of these. That's exactly how I need it. So what I'm going to need is one normal and 1 impure. Which I'm pretty sure the one over here is either normal or impure, and then the one on top is definitely impure, I'm pretty sure. Though, if I take from the pure vein, I'll be able to just put it into 1 and I'll just be able to take it and split it into 2. Okay, so this is a normal vein, so what I'll probably do is have the one up there transported down, and then this one transported over. But that is going to be what I'm going to do offline, so now that I have all the plans ready, everything like that ready, I'm actually going to, while I'm online, show you guys what I'm planning on doing here. So there, then here, oh, wrong way. There, to there. Okay. So all of that is backed up just a little bit. The most important Mark II right now is this, because that is what gives us all power. So now that should be making 120 per minute. Yeah, and this transports 120 per minute. So it should be completely filled. Okay. Yeah, that went down a little bit, but yeah, so the idea that I'm going to go with here is I'm going to have it come into, probably from the 3rd or 4th, so I'm going to really quickly just check. Yeah, so I'm going to put it up 3. And I'm basically going to do the same thing that I did with the first, like the other world, where it comes in and then it basically splits off and gets dropped off. But I'm going to be having like a little box where it's going to be split up, and it's going to be split up evenly, well, as even as I can, into 8. So it's going to be a little messy on that bit. But now everything should be getting, they should be getting a lot more. These two should be getting more. How this is done is only temporary. So I'll basically be having to shut the power supply down in order to actually remake this. Because right now this is making 300 and our capacity is 570. So we're going to be put down to 270 and max consumption is 516.8. So it's not going to be great. Not too great. But while I get the actual bringing of over here set up, this should have, eventually, enough of a buffer that I can actually work on that. Most of that will be offline though. So basically what I'm going to do offline is I'm going to construct the outside of this and reorganize these so that it's all facing the correct way, and so that it's a lot easier to work with. And also I'm going to take this, I'm actually going to go ahead and do that right now. So basically the idea is okay, I'm just going to do that so that it's even. But the entire idea is this is going to be creating 500. I think 500. No, 600. So it's going to give us a little bit of wiggle room to make that work. But also the biomass burners are going to be our buffer. So 8 of these should work. Now 8 times 45, that makes 360, and then divided by 120 is 3. So we need, in total, 3 of these. And I'll have to figure out how exactly I'm going to be doing it. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'm glad I am not just talking to a wall currently instead of talking to you guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please check out all my links, like, subscribe, hit that follow button, everything in between. And I will see you guys in the next one. Goodbye now.